Hi, all JEE advanced aspirants. We have few days left for examination, and just remember my words. Without a proper revision from what you have prepared, never gives you a huge success. So, my suggestion is that do a proper revision to get huge success. Okay? So here in this video, I'm going to give you the most important topics from chemistry which should be taken for revision, because the frequent questions are appearing from these topics from chemistry. I have analyzed almost 26 previous year JEE advanced chemistry questions. From that, this video was made, so it might helps you to score 100% from chemistry part in JEE advanced examination. If you like this video, click on like, share the video and subscribe our channel and click on bell button to get future notifications on JEE and NEET examination. Okay, now just look at the organic part. What should be taken for revision? Okay, now just look at the most important reagents. So here, from lithium aluminum hydride to sodium borohydride and Dipole, just look at them. All these are very important reagents which are frequently asking in JEE advanced examination. Okay, so just look at their functions, how they work, and just look at their mechanism. Okay, right. And next one, IUPAC nomenclature. Just focus on the basic rules of IUPAC nomenclature and just focus on hydrocarbons only. Okay, and specifically mentioned as mono or disubstituted hydrocarbons. Okay, so just look at chain and cyclic hydrocarbons of mono or disubstituted hydrocarbons. Okay, and focus more on functional group priority for suffix. Okay, we have functional group priority table for IUPAC nomenclature. Just focus on them. Okay, just revise all these important topics from IUPAC nomenclature, because it is having most chance to get a question from IUPAC nomenclature in JEE advanced examination. Okay, and next one, optical isomerism. Here, from optical isomerism, we should focus on chirality. Okay, chiral centers. We may give the questions on how many chiral centers are present on the given organic compound, and also you may ask the questions on number of stereoisomers. Okay, and the given organic compound, is it optically active or not? So these kind of questions are frequently asking in JEE advanced chemistry. Okay, so just focus on them for the revision purpose. Next one, Newman projection of ethane and butane. Here, just look at ethane derivatives and butane derivatives. Like here you can say 1,2 dichloroethane, or simply glycol we may given with it, or 1,2 dihydroxyethane. Like that, just look at the Newman projections of substituted ethanes and butanes. Okay, right. The next, inductive effect and resonance hyperconjugation. These three are frequently giving in JEE advanced examination on the stabilities of carbocations. Okay, so just look at the carbocation stabilities and the effect of inductive, resonance and hyperconjugation. Okay, now the acid-base properties of benzene derivatives, like you can see phenol and here benzoic acid, the substituted phenols and benzoic acids and their acid-base properties. So frequently asking questions on acid-base properties of phenol, substituted phenols and substituted benzoic acids. Okay, so just look back once again on those concepts. From alkenes, majorly focus on halogenation reactions. So simply you may given with halogen, the diatomic halogen, that is simply we can say Cl2 or Br2 and HNu. Okay, through the free radical mechanism, most of the alkenes gets halogenation. Okay, so just focus on them. And next one here. So Wurtz reaction and decarboxylation reaction. So these are direct name reactions, just look at them. So most of the cases decarboxylation reactions are given in frequently in JEE and JEE advanced chemistry. Okay, so just look at decarboxylation reactions. Now from alkenes and alkynes, just look at the dipole moments of alkenes. So if you look at the alkenes with substituents cis and trans alkenes, for example, if we have two chlorines here, then is it having dipole moment or not? So simply you can see a zero dipole moment on it. Like that, based on the substituents on alkenes and alkynes, you may ask questions on dipole moments. So you just get a revision on dipole moments of alkenes and alkynes. And the most important from alkenes and alkynes is acid catalyzed hydrogenation. Okay, so just focus on it. And the next one, oxidation. If you see previous year papers on JEE and advanced chemistry, you can see most of the questions relates with oxidation from the oxidizing agent KMnO4. So just give some time for KMnO4 to get its revision on its functions. Okay, and also the most important one, reduction by just using Lindlar's catalyst and also the metal hydrogenations. Okay, just focus on them on alkenes and alkynes. So here from alkenes and alkynes, elimination reactions of E1 or E2 in the preparation of alkenes and alkynes. Okay, so here just focus on Zaitsev rule. Okay, Zaitsev rule and Markovnikov rule and anti-Markovnikov rule and Hoffman products. Okay, just focus on all these important rules. Okay, and here we may given with electrophilic addition reactions on alkenes, mostly with the halogens or simply here HX, that means acids. Okay, or HOX like HOBr or HOCl, like that. Okay, just focus on them. From benzene, the most important is aromaticity. You may ask with the questions like this: is it aromatic or not? Okay, so like that we may given with carbocations, the cyclic rings with carbocations, and asking about their aromatic nature. Okay, so these are the frequently asking questions, just focus on them. And next one, Friedel reactions, the most important topics from benzene is Friedel reactions. So just look at alkylation, acylation, and also nitration, sulfonation. Okay, so just focus on the halogenation. Just look at all these important Friedel reactions. Now, From phenol, already I told you that the acidity of substituted phenols are frequently asking in JEE advanced chemistry. So just focus on it. And also electrophilic substitution reactions. Okay, right. Now, the name reaction, Riemer Tieman and Kolbe reaction. Just look at these important name reactions, Riemer Tieman and Kolbe reactions from phenol. Okay, and here the important reaction should be follow or to be to get a revision. The Grignard reactions. The Grignard reagent is very important, and without Grignard reagent, we cannot expect at least one question in JEE chemistry, JEE advanced chemistry examination. So Grignard reagent is the most important reagent, and just look at its functional groups and take a revision look on it. Okay, right. And next one, nucleophilic substitution reactions. So here, just focus on SN1 and SN2 substitution reactions on organic compounds. Okay, and elimination reactions already told you. So here, Aldol condensation, Perkin and Grignard reaction. Just look at these named reactions, and they are very important. And we are getting frequent questions from Aldol condensation. Okay, right. And next one, ester hydrolysis. So when you look at the carboxylic acids of benzene derivatives, the ester hydrolysis is very important. Okay, just focus on it. And also look at anisole. Okay, anisole, and focus on phenol. Okay, focus on carboxylic acid. Okay, so these are the important benzene derivatives. Just focus on them. And amines. So here the aniline is very important. And if we look back at previous year JEE advanced organic chemistry questions, the most times the questions are appeared from aniline. So just focus on aniline and its various reactions. Okay, right. And next one, azocoupling and Sandmeyer reaction. Here, the Sandmeyer reaction is the most important. Just take a revision look on it. Now, amino acids. So here, amino acids are very important and most frequently asking from amino acids. So just look at there. So just look for acidic amino acids, basic amino acids, okay, neutral amino acids, and cationic amino acids, and anionic amino acids, and just look at aromatic amino acids, and also heterocyclic ring amino acids. Okay, so here we have 20 natural amino acids. So just try to divide them based on their properties and based on their nature. Okay, and number of basic groups and number of HD groups. Okay, so just devise these 20 amino acids like this, and you may expect at least one question from these kind of natures on amino acids. Okay, so just look at it. And next, polymers. So here we have simply mentioned these important natural rubber, cellulose, nylon, Teflon, and PVC. Okay, don't look at any other polymers. So just focus on these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so here just look at their physical and chemical properties and just look at their structures. Okay, so that's it from polymers. Now, some important identification tests. So here I can suggest you that just look at Tollens test and Fehling's test. Okay, so these are the very important tests we can expect in JEE and advanced examination, because the frequent questions are seen in previous year examinations. And also just look at the basic separation techniques. Okay, so just try to know their basic concepts. Okay, on separation techniques. If we look back at the previous year questions, we may given with some organic compounds, and they are asking are they soluble in sodium hydroxide? Okay, so this is the most frequently asking question in JEE Advanced Chemistry. Okay, so that's why just look back at the acid-base extractions. Okay, acid-base extraction, that is a separation technique you can see, right? So just focus on it. And next one, inorganic. So now just come into inorganic. In that, look at the important boron, nitrogen, phosphorus and sulfur physical and chemical properties. Okay, right. And here I always suggest you that just look at oxo acids of phosphorus and sulfur. Okay, so try to look at their structures. Okay, try to know how many phosphorus oxygen bonds are there, how many peroxide bonds are there, how many hydroxide bonds are there. Okay, and also look at oxidation numbers in the oxo acids and the simple oxides of nitrogen, phosphorus and sulfur. Okay, and also look at the important boron compounds here, B2H6, borax, and also look at alum, its chemical formula and its physical properties. Okay, right. And also focus on from the carbon family silicates, silicones and silicon carbides. Okay, right. And the here we can see the most important and from which we can expect at least one question in every JEE Advanced Chemistry, that is Vesper theory. So just look at hybridizations. Okay, and just look at hybridizations and shapes or geometries. Okay, just focus mostly on xenon and halogen compounds. Okay, from Vesper theory, and just have the complete command or complete revision on hybridization, shapes, and also look at the number of lone pairs, okay, on the given compounds. Now the next one, transition metals. So from transition metals, the frequent questions are appearing from colors. So when some particular, for example, if you take copper plus 2 by reacting in water and further X and Y and Z, so which is going to give blue and some other purple color like that. So we need to have the complete command on colors of transition metals because frequent questions are appearing from it. Okay, and the most important, and if you look back at JEE and JEE Advanced Examination, we are getting mu, that is spin only magnetic moment, that is under root n into n plus 2 Bohr magneton on 3D series. Okay, so just focus on 3D or 3D metals only. So you should focus from scandium to zinc metals. Okay, zinc 3D metals and focus on them. And here, so these are all important. You need to get revision on coordination compounds of nomenclature, the proper IUPAC nomenclature, and just look at cis, trans, isomerization, also ionization isomerization, and hybridization, geometries of mononuclear coordination compounds. Here we can see linear, tetrahedral, square planar, and octahedral. Okay, just focus on 3D metal complexes only. Okay, right. And the next one here. So from metallurgy, just look at iron and copper ores. So just look at iron ores and just focus on copper ores only. Okay, and just look at some important qualitative analysis on palladium, mercury. Okay, so just focus on them. And next, mole concept. So from that physical chemistry report, so just look back for a revision on mole concept, molarity, molality, and mole fraction. We cannot expect JEE Advanced Chemistry paper without a question from these important topics. Okay, so that's why just take a look at those topics as a revision. Okay, now gaseous and liquid states. So here, look at ideal gas equation and their deviations or modified equations for real gases, okay? And also look at van der Waals equation and focus on average velocity, RMS, and most probable velocities and their equations, okay? From that you are getting frequent questions in JEE and advanced physical chemistry part, okay? Now, atomic structure and bonding. Look at the Bohr model from which try to check the energy, okay, and also orbitals. Okay, just look at that energy of that one electron containing systems like hydrogen atom and one hydrogen like atoms. Okay, focus on them and look at the quantum numbers and most appearing questions on de Broglie hypothesis. So just focus on it. Okay. And now, atomic structure and bonding. So already we discussed about it. Look at the hybridization in which you need to look at the number of lone pair of electrons on particular given compound. Okay, and also look at the dipole moment. So Vesper theory. Already we have discussed about it. Okay, and next one, energetics. Here enthalpy, entropy, and free energy. That is Gibbs free energy. These are the important thermodynamic variables. Just focus on their important equations. Okay, so from that you may expect at least one question in JEE Advanced Chemistry. Okay, and also focus on PV work, pressure, volume work, and also here the most important here is adiabatic and isothermal expansions and compressions. Okay, just focus on them. Now, chemical equilibrium. So here, just take a revision look on Le Chatelier's principle and its applications, and solubility product, which is most important. You may expect at least one question from this solubility product. And look at acid base, important acids and bases. Look at the buffer solutions and Henderson's equation. Okay, right. And next, electrochemistry. From electrochemistry, focus on Nernst equation. Okay, take a revision look on it, and also Faraday's laws of electrolytes. So from the two Faraday's laws, you may expect one question, one numerical question. Okay, so just look at it. Now, from that electrochemistry part, another important topics are conductance, molar and equivalent conductance, and Kohlrausch law. Just focus their important equations and their relations on temperature. Okay, right. Next one, chemical kinetics. So here in chemical kinetics, just look at the rate equations from 0 order to first order, second order. Okay, so most you may get the questions from these three: 0, first order, and second order only. Okay, and so just look at their equations. Okay, and also focus on Arrhenius equation. Next, from solid state. So just look at simple cubic, DCC, FCC, and HCP. Here, the most frequently asking questions on edge length and atomic radius, the relation between edge length and atomic radius. And also, we may expect questions from packing efficiency. Okay, so just focus on them. Here, the important point defects are Frankel and Schottky defects. Okay, just focus on them. Next one, from solutions, the most important topic is Raoult's law. Just try to check, look back at Raoult's law and positive and negative deviations from Raoult's law. Okay, right. And next one, here, just wait. So here, next one is the depression in freezing point. If you look back at the previous year questions, we may expect a question from depression in freezing point. Okay, in almost all colligative properties, the most important and frequently asking question is on depression in freezing point. Okay, so just focus